babies, it's that time again. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. A little warmer this morning. Feels nice. In fact, it was so warm. It's like 34 degrees and just enough where you can start smelling the ground. Oh man. It's beautiful. Right? I think it's always a great blessing when we get reminded of the earth on which we thrive. Oh yeah, the smell of that moist earth, oh baby. It's a gorgeous pleasure this morning. Oh yeah. Just like that, babies. Just like that. So Thanksgiving is where we start. Thanksgiving is where we stay. Believing ourselves to be ready, willing, and able to transform the world in the light of God. Oh yeah. Just like that, sweeties. So reducing caffeine in my life seems to be working. I'm getting some positive, collecting some positive data to that regard. Including my sleep improving. Oh yeah, babies. Today I hope to get back to the gym. It's a leg day. I am looking forward to getting back into a routine. I guess that's what we'll talk about. Routines. It used to be, when I was younger, I used to kind of look at routines as like a sign of lack of creativity or complicity or just mundane living. But now I see the power in it, because it helps you create a baseline from which to measure growth. And especially with something like sleep that throws off so much of what you do. I mean, it's like, just like Thanksgiving is the foundation to spiritual life, routine is the foundation for creating a balanced day. Oh yeah. So think about that in your own life. Where are those areas that you could use more routine? And I don't mean out of a sense of guilt or kind of like a shallow obligation. I mean in the sense of for the overall health of yourself. Think of where you could create, with the presence of God, patterns of routine that will be the necessary structure for you to take new risks and measure new growth. Oh yeah, baby. Just like that, honeys. Oh yeah, Jesus. We are measuring growth. So it might be something that's, easy to regulate, like diet, water intake, making good choices with your food, or even creative ideas with your meals. That could be part of your routine. Let's see, what else? Caring for your vehicle, cleaning up around the house. That's one for me right now. Let that one go a little too long. And oftentimes I'll feel like, God, helps me do things like that. Like, I'll be like, I don't want to do that. And the next thing I know, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm cleaning up the kitchen. I feel great afterwards. Actually, during too, because you're like, hey, God's helping me. I normally wouldn't be doing this. This must be God. Thank you, sweetheart. Things like that. So those are the easier things to create structure and routine and patterns. The ones that are more difficult are the internal decisions we make that are either mental, emotional, spiritual, and those kind of routines are kind of like what I just did just now with you. It's like I put on the camera and the first thing I do is remind myself of the power and the foundation of Thanksgiving. So that's like a routine. Like, that's where you start. And more often than not, you get like immediate feedback on it. Like, you get the sense from God saying, yeah, baby, that's it. That's right. That's the right mindset. I'm helping you, and for you to move on and be a help to others, you have to be recognizing what's going on with you. And the best way to do that is when you identify it, you're thankful for it. So that's kind of a routine. Another one is like when things kind of go awry in your workplace, or just not to your liking. The routine would be taking a deep breath, a few deep breaths, being slow to respond. You don't want others to think that you're like out of control and now you're being emotionally triggered and you're losing your vision, and you're losing your place of equanimity. So that's another routine. It's just as things occur, deep breaths, submit them to God, accept them, embrace them, know that they're there your teaching, and then let God be the one to respond through you. Oh yeah,